Okay, welcome to ETN News. We got a few things to look at here. Look at Hawaii, the way it's doing. This is south of Kilauea. This is not on Kilauea. It's just that it's covering that area. And on the fire map of Hawaii, it's not showing up anything. No heat whatsoever in the last 24 hours. Okay, let's go check out something else. Now that's Hawaii. We had a 3.3, but we have earthquakes all in here, and a lot of them is not aftershocks. So we still, like I said before, from that last event we had, something will occur, and you know it will. It weakened the ground, it weakened the crust. Something will have to happen sooner or later right here. And I don't think it's too much later myself. And over here in Alaska, up here near the Bering Strait, this is around Red Dog, I think. Let me see what it says here. East southeast of Red Dog Mine, Alaska. 3.4, 0.6 miles deep. And we got activity out in the Gulf, which I haven't had any out here in a while. You know, as far as I've seen. And on the Cascadia, well, down the Juanda-Fuca Fault, 3.6, west of Bandon, Oregon, 6.2 miles deep. 2.2, southwest of Clifton, Idaho. Let's see where this one's at. 1.9, Marston, Missouri, around the new major seismic zone. Okay, now here a couple days ago, I put out an alert, 7+ coming. It is still coming. I don't know exactly where it's going. This is a 5.1 down here, and that's right here at the junction of the faults. So I don't know exactly where it's going to hit, but my guess was over here because of the way I was looking at the place, the way everything is moving. It looks like it's crushing around Taiwan, around through here. It's starting to crush this area. You know, it's just mashing up against it. It's got nowhere to go. And if it don't get an earthquake over here to put pressure on this side where this is trying to move, and, you know, North America is moving northwest, Pacific, you know, it's all moving in different directions at different speeds. It's going to have to contact each other. You know, they'll get contact and they'll mash into each other, crushing each other, causing large quakes. All right, now this could happen over in the east on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge or somewhere right. It could even happen on the East Coast. Still looking for that earthquake. One day it will hit. Just don't know exactly when. But when it does, let's see if it's a 7.2. Anyway, we're looking for that 7+. And when we get that 7+, it's going to be a lot of aftershocks, like 3 days of large aftershocks. Or if we don't get a bunch of aftershocks in that area, we'll get a couple upper 6s maybe, something like that, not too far from that area. So when we do get it, we can look for a lot of aftershocks, large ones, for 3 days. Or it's going to hit 6s somewhere else in 2 or 3 different areas, and most likely upper 6s. So we're still looking for the 7+. Give it a few days. Just keep a watch. Always be prepared if you're on a fault line. Now here's what Canada is reporting. 3.6 off the coast of, out from Oregon, Bandon, Oregon, and reported shaking up here. About every day we see shaking going on over here, and they show up in big circles. Big circles, the bigger the circle, the bigger the quake. This is a 1.6 small circle. Big quake, 3.6, a little bit bigger. I see them bigger over here sometime. Alright, let's go to the fire map. And what we're going to do here is, you see this heat, this anomaly. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's going right down into Texas, all the way over to here. Now this is for, let's go for the 28th. 28th, it's back here. Now after the 28th, about 1 a.m., something like that, it goes right here in Texas, but it's still over here. Now let's look at something. This is the storm in Texas, coming through Texas. And this is 1 a.m., April the 28th. Now that is on the 28th. It's when we had the storm, and up here on the map, 28th is right here. And if you're a first time viewer and you know nothing about these anomalies, let's go to the 21st. Look at the 21st of April. You see these lines, and we'll just go through these real quick because most of my viewers already know about them. See it moving over. This moves over. This will move over, and this will move off the coast on the next image. That's 22nd. This is 23rd. If I can get it to work. There it is. Okay. There's 23rd. Let's watch it go back to the 22nd backwards. You see how far that went back? That heat's coming down through Texas. Well, it's flatter land over here. Different climate. Storms. And then we got this here on the 28th. It started out. And then there's 2, 3. It's just like the anomaly, how it moves across. But like I said before, believe it or not, and it's not up, I just tell you what I see, and the sun is being destroyed, and it's been being destroyed for 3 years head on. 3 years ago, it started picking up, and we've been reporting on this for 3 years on the fire map and these anomalies. Used to have 3. 3 years ago, just 3 anomalies had come across. Now we always got 4. Sometimes, and this and 5. Well, here's 5. So you got 5 anomalies, and can't you see what I was trying to explain starting 3 years ago? My regular subscribers, regular viewers, you're bound to see what I explained. It's starting to get hotter. When you're out in that sun, and in North America right now, the sun, even though if it's cool air blowing, the sun will burn you. And this is just starting to spring. You see more storms. Hurricanes will be stronger out in the ocean. There'll be more heat. The earth is heating up. Now, let me put it this way. If you cover one little spot here with solar panels, one little spot over here, one spot over here, small spots, it wouldn't hurt anything. They're covering thousands of acres. Well, what do they make you get a permit when you build a home? Well, up under that home, it dries out. They claim that it affects the earth. That's the reason they charge you for the permit and stuff. It's because of that. Well, it dries out the earth. The earth don't get water in that area. It don't take water into the soil in that area. Thousands of acres. It don't take water in. So where's the water going? It's going to flood the downstream. Put people in danger, the public. No common sense these days. I don't know what's going on with people. It's like I did that last update, 7+ coming. I had all my members all the way up until I did that update. 3 members dropped out right then. I was discouraged. But anyway, don't matter, I don't guess. Gotta live with it. Watch for that 7+ earthquake. And like I said, there's aftershocks coming behind it. Hawaii's acting up. This could happen at Hawaii. If you remember, a couple of 7s we was looking for got an eruption up here because of the crack. It wasn't really an eruption. It was a crack going through. That's what happened that time. Because Iceland will spread apart. That will crack. And it will spread apart. That north in the North Atlantic Ocean, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is spreading apart. It's all spreading apart. Why wouldn't Iceland split in half? That was not a meteor or nothing that hit that caused an eruption this last time. If it's splitting in half, it's going to split in half. And if a meteor hit, like they were saying on YouTube, then, hey, that's a jar. That's a big jar. And if you